I feel my girlfriend being distant, and she tells me. Hi everyone, welcome back to another Reddit cheating story. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you won't miss another cheating story goes live. We had started dating. I'm 36, she's 33. I thought we had a really strong relationship. I wanted to propose to her, but the more we talk about marriage, the more distance I felt between us. When I finally addressed how distant she felt, and I wanted to know what I was doing to make her act that way, she finally admitted she slept with 2 different guys when we were early in our relationship. It was on the first month we were dating, and she was in a really bad place because her sister passed away from cancer. I asked why she didn't tell me before, but she said she didn't see us being exclusive as it was so early in our relationship. I didn't know what to say. I just said thanks for telling me and left. I told her I need some space to think about things because I'm absolutely furious. How can she sleep with 2 guys and think of it as a big enough deal for 4 years? I'm so hurt. 4 years is such a long time I've invested in this. I don't know what to do. I love her so much it hurts now. I don't know what to do. All our talks of having lots of kids, names of kids, career ambitions, family issues, did all that mean nothing to her? I wish she didn't tell me. At least she would be the fool, now that I know I'm the fool if I throw away our relationship and if I stay. There's no winning in this at all. It hurts too much thinking about all the good times we had. Why would she hurt me like this? She knew I really liked her. It was clear we were dating. What is it that I did wrong? None of this makes any sense at all. I would have helped her if I knew what she was going through, but she never opened up much to me. I was there at her sister's funeral. I knew she had to go through grief counseling, but I was supportive and there for her. She never really wanted to talk about her sister. Even now I barely know anything about her sister, and I don't want to force her to do something she doesn't want to do. I tried to help her with very little information I had and tried to give her all the love and support I could offer. I gave 100% to this relationship. I tried so hard to always be understanding when she was distant. I'm such an idiot, a stupid idiot who got taken advantage of and now lost out on 4 years of my worthless life. Edit. Thanks for the responses, most were really helpful. As an update, I've decided to end the relationship completely and I've cut off all ties. This hasn't been easy and I think about her all the time, but I know deep down I've made the right decision. I just couldn't get over the fact she never told me. I think she knew how much it would hurt, which is why she never bothered letting me know. Story 2, my girlfriend cheated on me and I don't know what to do. So my M19 girlfriend, F19, cheated on me 2 months back. She was at a party and they were all playing truth and dare, and she told me she kissed the guy's neck and let him spank her. She cried all night to me saying she's sorry, and she also went to therapy for 2 sessions after that to understand the whole situation better. It's been going good since. I forgave her. But today morning she tells me she didn't tell me all the things that she did. The guy ate cake from her waist and they dry humped for like 10 seconds. She said she couldn't tell this to me earlier, Beck. She was scared and she's telling me this now. Beck, she really sees us going serious and this thing was eating her up. Whenever she said she loved me, it came back to her that she had lied to me and just wanted to clear things up. I really don't know what to do, what to say, or how to feel. I feel like I should break up, but at the same time I feel like I'll be alone. I know that she won't do it again, but still I feel like breaking up with her. What do you guys think? Story 3, girlfriend still talks to the guy she cheated with. So this happened. I have never posted anything on Reddit, I think, smiley face. The thing is, my girlfriend cheated on me once with a guy. She didn't sleep with him, but they exchanged nudes and stuff, and it took a lot out of me, but I forgave her. Today she gave me her phone and said not to open our mutual friends chat with her, and I jokingly said that I'm looking for it and swiped up and down. Then I saw the guy's name. I looked at the PFP and it was him. I opened the chat and she texted him first and even sent pictures. The pics were normal pics and not explicit at all, but he replied with "sexy you hot stuff," and it broke me. She says that she thought it wasn't a big deal and she is genuinely saying sorry, and I want to forgive her, but at the same time I want to crush their heads and mine too. Smiley face. Note, I once said that it's her choice. She can talk to whomever she wants and she tries to defend herself with that. Here are some of the best comments from our community. This is incredibly important. My now wife and I weren't exclusive at first as we lived in different, but neighboring, states. We still saw other people in our respective states while we were getting to know each other. It wasn't for a while, nor was it a lot, it was just the feeling out process. Once we were ready to be exclusive, we talked about it. This is why it is important to communicate instead of assume. Always ask if you are exclusive when you feel as if you are. Same with my husband. I made it very clear to him that I was dating other people and that I would tell him when I was ready to be exclusive. He had told me he was. I also made sure he knew I understood if that meant he'd rather not continue to date. Dating is when you are getting to know people to decide if they are a possible healthy relationship partner and a good fit for both parties. Usually, at the first date you do not know a person well enough to assess that. You are meeting the best version of themselves, sharing a fun activity, with someone they are trying to impress. Exclusivity is a commitment to stop meeting other people and explore the possibility of a relationship with someone. Certainly there are cases where both parties want to do that right off the bat, but for most it requires more information gathered by time together and apart under different circumstances. Dating is the process by which that information is gathered. Abusive relationships almost always start off with the abuser putting on a great act and pushing for quick commitment, because it doesn't give their victim enough time to see through the mask, and the abuser can often maintain the illusion for quite some time. I think being exclusive on the first date isn't as common in healthy relationships. Been a while since a good old trickle truth thread. When you completely fuck something up in a relationship, you get exactly one chance to come clean and tell everything. When you let only the best stuff out and then later on you find out a little bit worse stuff happened, odds are there's even worse stuff and she's trying to bury it with the things she can get away with. That would kill all my trust in her and I'd leave. Just go date someone that doesn't make her body a buffet table for random dudes at parties. There's dating, which means going out on dates. And then there's sleeping around, which means being promiscuous with multiple people without any sort of commitment. Call it what it is. Did you put your husband through that? It is entirely true. I don't understand how you can argue over what dating means. My only guess is that this is a new concept for you, so here we go. One more time, repeat after me, dating means going on dates. That's it. Simple, right? When you're dating someone, you're spending time with a person in hopes of finding a committed relationship. If you choose to have sex with that person before you are in a committed relationship, dating has now turned into sleeping around, i.e., being promiscuous outside of a committed relationship. Come back later for a lesson on the difference between dating around versus sleeping around. Ask, clarify, communicate. It shouldn't be a big deal to ask. Everyone has equally valid opinions and preferences. It's not good to just assume someone isn't seeing other people when you are dating. Wouldn't that be easier than going through this trauma years later? In saying op was somehow egregiously silly for thinking their relationship might be exclusive, I am saying it is silly to operate as if your unspoken internal beliefs are the rules by which someone you are dating should be operating by, and acting as if they didn't deserve an equal say in the boundaries of the relationship. Don't have unspoken boundaries, ask the other human in the relationship if they want to be exclusive before believing they are. People always assume things in relationships, especially in the beginning. Someone should have stated or asked so it was clear to both parties. This is how things like this happen because one person assumes, assuming is always bad, and the other person says we never stated it explicitly. Both aren't wrong and lead to shitty situations like these. You're young, don't think breaking up is the worst thing in the world. You're gonna meet so many girls in your life. It's gonna suck, but looking back you'll know it's the best decision you ever made. She's probably gonna cry and say she's telling you the whole truth, but you need to just break it off. Good luck, man. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell for any future cheating stories.